Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. Thank you for those who are continuing this journey with me, and just for the feedback, the phenomenal questions. I am just so excited to help each and every one of my caregivers on this journey of being a caregiver. So recently I asked a question on what do you feel is overwhelming you? And the answer that I got that stuck out the most to me was a busy schedule. So today I want to talk to you about how you can manage your time better. Let's get into it. So one of the ways that you can manage your time better is making time for yourself. This is so important to me because if we do not take care, and I always say this, if we do not take care of us, there's no way we are going to be able to take care of our loved ones. So this one is a big deal. It's making time for you. Take care of you, whatever that may look like. It could be yoga, it could be reading, it could be exercising, which is one of my favorite things that I've invested into myself is exercising and making sure I get my regular exercise in every day, or try to at least. So make time for yourself. Make sure that you are doing things that is filling your cup, whatever it may be. Like I said, it could be reading, it could be yoga, it could be just getting on a better diet, eating better, eating healthier things than what you have been. So make sure you are doing things that is going to pour into you, pour into your cup, fill your cup up so you can better take care of your loved one. Another way you can manage your time better is the touch it once rule. I heard this on a article I was reading by Amy Goyer, I believe, where she had a touch it once rule. That means like if she got bills in the mail or if she got medical supplies for her loved one, she would hurry up and put those things away, put it where it belongs so that it's not laying around and then things are not building up. I know I tend to do that sometimes where I get bills in the mail, I get junk mail, medical supplies, and sometimes we, have so much going on and then we just leave it there and just forget all about it, and then it's still there and you just keep going by it and like, okay, I'll get it later, but then those things start to build up. So make sure as things come in, whether it's mail, medical supplies, even laundry, go ahead and get those things put it where it's supposed to be, so then that's not something added to your to-do list. That is a perfect way to manage your time better, is doing the touch it once rule, putting things away as soon as they come in. Use a list or organizer. One thing that I use that helps me out a lot is I just put notes in my phone. I write down whatever it is I need to do in the notes in my phone. I utilize that, and that just helps me because I have my phone everywhere that I go. So as things come up, I'm able to just grab my phone and put it in my notes. But do whatever works best for you. If you need to get a journal or even a journal with like bullet points where you can write down things as they come up, do that. You can do that as well. I also carry a journal around everywhere that I go, and every other day I write down my time management. So I write down a schedule of things that I have to do every hour of the day. So that helps me out a lot too. So I hope that something you that I said, whether it's a journal, whether it's using the notes in your phone, or it's other resources that you can use and apps you can download as well to help you better on managing your time, where you could just write down whatever it is that you need to do every hour of the day, so you can have something to look at. It's so helpful to like have a schedule that you can look at, where you could kind of have something to go by throughout your day, and you can manage your time a little bit better, where it don't seem like everything is just crumbling all at one time. You have something to look at and something to go by each and every day. Another thing you can do is set priorities and be flexible. Set boundaries. We have a lot to do as caregivers, and whether people may understand it or not, we understand that we have a lot to do as caregivers. So make sure you are setting boundaries if you need to set boundaries. If it's a holiday and everybody want to have a get together at your house, it's okay to say no, because sometimes that can be a lot that you have to do, hosting a get together at your house, and then on top of the things that you already have to do as a caregiver. So that's just an example of what you can do to set boundaries, have priorities, things that you need to do. If you need to list them out from least important to most important, do that, or vice versa, to most important to least important, do that. List that, make that list, and then just go by that checklist of things that you have to do. But the biggest thing I want you to take from this point is to set boundaries and make sure that you are setting your priorities in order and have something, so you can have something to go by. Set boundaries and make your priorities from least to most important, or to most important to least important. Don't be afraid to delegate. I know we struggle a lot with this. I know I do sometimes as well, but do not be afraid to delegate. If someone offers help, take that offer. Take that offer, get the help, whether you need it now or in the future. Take that offer and let them know, hey, maybe you don't need it now, but hey, I don't need the help now, but I may need it on this day or that day when my loved one have an appointment. So I'll need you to do this, X, Y, and Z. Make sure you are using the resources. There's so many resources out there as far as meal delivery, so you don't have to always cook for your loved one. Sometimes that can be overwhelming as well. Meal prepping for you and your loved one, that can be overwhelming. So use the resources out there. There are also in-home services. I love my in-home services. It helps me so much because it takes a lot off of my plate, and it allows me to get things done that I need to get done. Just while I'm talking to you and doing this video, I have people coming into my home helping me out with my husband, so that way I can do the things that I need to do while they are giving him the care that he needs. So make sure you delegate and use the resources that are out. Find your calm. I love this one because I am such a peaceful person, and that's all I ever look for, is just peace. When things start to get just too overwhelming for me, or I feel like my schedule is going haywire and I can't keep up with everything, I try to find a place of calmness. So find your place of calmness, whatever that may look like. That could be praying, that could be meditating, that could be going for a walk, that could be just going outside and enjoying nature. Whatever the calmness may look like for you that you need, use that, do that. So the last thing I want to talk to you about is creating a safe space for you, a safe, clean space for you. That could be just putting up things that you are no longer using, or that you're not using at the time. Trying to keep your medical supplies in order. Just try to invest time in making your space clean and comfortable and free of clutter. I know that just makes me feel a lot better when I could come home to a clean, organized home where things are in order. And it also makes things easier for your staff as well. If you have staff coming in a home, it makes it easier and more comfortable for them as well, where they could come and they could find things easily. They don't have to ask where things are at, because they already know things are kind of in order and in the same place where it always is every time they come in. So just make sure that you are free of clutter, nothing is out of place. Try to just, as you go, keep things in order, or if things have gotten out of order for a while now, just invest time into making your space clean and safe for you and your loved one. Well, that is the end of my video for today on a caregiver's busy schedule. I hope that these answers was able to help you in some way. I look forward to answering more questions, and I look forward to just continuing this space with you where we could come together as caregivers in this journey on taking care of our loved ones, and be able to lean on one another without feeling judged or criticized. I look forward to seeing and talking with you again. Love you.